I'm Anil Kumar. Here is a question on probability. We'll use counting principles to solve it. The question is, in the finals of 100-meter race, there are 5 runners, A, B, C, D, and E. We have 2 questions related to this situation. The first one is, what is the probability that A, B, and C finish first, second, and third respectively? And the second one is, what is the probability that A, B, and C are first 3 to finish out of these 5? That's the question for you. You can pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now let's begin by finding total number of cases in this particular case. We have 5 runners and we are looking into 3 positions, right? That means 5P3. 5P3 is the sample space for us, right? So that is the sample space, right? 5P3. 5P3 means 5 factorial over 5 minus 3 factorial, correct? That is what it is. And that is 5 times 4 times 3. I could write times 4 times 3. And that is equals to 20 times 360. Right? So that is the total sample space. We can say n of s actually equals to 60. Right? The other way to calculate this was that we have 3 positions, right, and 5 runners. This could be taken by any one of these 5. Then if one is here, 4 and 3. And when you multiply 5 times 4 times 3, you get 60. So these are total number of ways, and you have seen 2 different approaches. One using permutation, the other one, counting principles is also permutation, right? Same thing. Okay. Now let's get back to the question. What is the probability that A, B, and C finish first, second, and third? Now in how many ways can they finish first, second, and third? So what we have here is we want A to be here, B to be there, and C in the third position. And clearly there is only one way it can happen, right? So let's call this as event, let's say event race R. Let me call it race R. There is only one way of doing it. Since there is only one way of doing it, the probability of this is n of R over n of total number of options. It is 1 over 60, correct? So that is the result which we get. Now in the second case, the question is, what is the probability that A, B, and C are first 3, right? So in this case, first 3 could be taken by A, B, and C. So for the first position, we could have any 3 of them. For the second, 2, and 1 is left here. So these are 3 factorial, you can say, or when we do 3 times 2 times 1, we get 6 as our answer. So in this case, the probability is equal to 6 over 60, is it okay? Which is 1 over 10, correct? So that is how you can actually solve this question. I'm Anil Kumar. You can always share and subscribe my videos. Thank you and all the best.